Here we have a Grid Legends race at the Red Bull Ring in the rookie kind of formula cars. Open seats. Last to podium. Let's see what we can do. So off the bat, we get overtake right there because we're on the inside line. There's someone on our outside just there. And I think we managed to overtake them here. I go for the inside line, which was a very bad move. But it has put me up a few positions and I'm now in 19th. I'm about to make an overtake on that person and I make it up into 18th. Now I'm kind of gaining on the straight with a slipstream, but it's not enough to go for an overtake yet. I'm maybe thinking about a late dive bomb. I'm trying for a switchback, but he brakes and I dive bomb him, which nearly spins me out and gives him the outside line and me the inside line. He nearly gets ahead of me, but I managed to make it up into 17th. Wasn't my cleanest move yet, but I'll take it. Now, we are a bit far away from the pack ahead, but knowing the results of the race, we probably can make it. Or no, we will make it. Now, I go extremely wide here, almost spinning, and basically handing the possession back to this guy. He does slightly nudge me out the way, which I don't think was very fair, but that put me back down into 18th. There's someone on my inside, as you can see down there, but I close them off, and then I just take the inside on the person that had hit me out. Tries to nudge me again and is nudging me through this whole corner, but I have the inside line. Then I managed to close him off at this apex, and that's me back into 17th. And I don't know how, but through that battle, and I've managed to catch up. I think it's because they're having a quite intense battle up ahead too. Now somebody has flipped, giving me a position of 16th, and then I try to go for the inside on that guy, but he's on the inside, which sends me onto the outside, and I go into 15th. I'm now extremely close to the guy ahead, and I'm just trying to follow him to see where he goes. Where he goes. Up at this corner, I tend to brake later than a lot of people, which sometimes sends me out wide and sometimes helps me gain like it did here. I have gained roughly 2 car lengths on him, and with this slipstream, I'm also gaining again. But these two battling up ahead is actually helping me because it's just helped me get past that person. Then I brake late, try to go for the inside, but it doesn't work. I go around, I almost spin. I get a tap from behind from the person I just passed, but they must have suffered from my spin too, or near spin, because I'm in 14th now and my racing line has been pretty good this whole time, but I've just came off it there and lost the streak. Back on it. I thought someone had spun there, but they haven't. Someone's just on a very tight inside line. I look at their outside. I'm thinking about the inside, but they are on the inside line. I accidentally hit their back wheel. But considering I'm on the inside line, I managed to make the move up into 13th. Now, this person ahead of me, I'm trying to look to see if I'm quicker in any spots, which I'm definitely quicker here. I try to look for the inside line. They basically yield the space. I accidentally hit the back of my teammate, giving that other person the position back. I pass my teammate. This other person's looking for the inside, but they don't manage to make it, and it slows them down, sending them out wide, sliding, which gains me a lot of time on them. Think about looking at their inside, but they're on the racing line, so I don't have to. Now, they're not defending me much, so I'm thinking about doing a dive bomb here while I do it. I'm losing a lot of time by not tucking in behind them, and there's a lot of battling up ahead. So I accidentally tapped the back of them here due to everyone slowing down. I had to restart the recording because there was 3 different clips of this race, but I've made it up into 10th from all that chaos. So it might not have helped them, but it majorly helped me. I've gained about 4 positions. I've gained 12 positions since the beginning of the race in only 3 laps. Now I need to gain, I'm not very good at math. I need to gain 10 positions in the next 2 laps, which, to get first at least. So now we're catching onto the back of this blue car. I brake a little bit later, and then I turn in not seeing them there, which accidentally hits them. It sends me into 9th. Definitely was not a very clean move, but I didn't get a penalty for it, so we're gonna take it, but I do think that was a dirty move. It wasn't meant to be. I think it might have been a racing incident, but I didn't mean to hit them. I just turned in and didn't notice that they were there, and they nearly T-boned me. Or we were just trying to both go for the racing line at the same time, and it just didn't work out right. Anyway, these two up ahead are battling, and I'm catching onto the back of them. Now, I've majorly caught up to this guy. I go for his inside, but he ducks to the inside and closes it off. He just goes off track there. I didn't even hit him there. I go for the inside. I accidentally cut across the grass. Thought I was going to get a penalty for that, but I only got track limits. No penalty because I did gain an advantage. I probably would have overtaken them anyway, so I'm in 8th now, meaning I need to gain 8 positions in 1 lap to get into 1st. Now, I go out wide here, and track limits exceeded. I thought that was a penalty, so at the end of this race, I thought, yeah, I'm going to be out of podium now, but I ended up not getting a penalty. That was just a warning, when usually it is a penalty. Now, I've slipstreamed onto the back of this guy. I nearly hit him, but I managed to dodge him. Then I go onto the racing line. I'm thinking about this guy's outside, but he closes it off, which slows him down. It also slows me down, but not as much. And I managed to make the move up into 6th. Now, here I'm really thinking that I might have a shot, because it's the second to last lap. So I might have a shot at taking a win. So I brake a wee bit later here, which catches me up to the back of them. I do scuff my entry and exit, but that's fine because they're battling, so it's still gaining me time no matter what. Now, because this guy Rick Scott is on the inside line, I'm thinking about maybe going for a switchback or a dive bomb or something. Here, I'm usually quicker than quite a few people, but we were honestly equal pace. If they weren't battling, I doubt I would have been able to get past them. But as we head up here, I'm just thinking 3 positions. If I can pass all these 3 guys, then I should be able to get into 3rd. Now, these 2 guys, despite being in the same team, are purposefully hitting each other. So I go for the outside of that one. This guy brakes extremely heavily, and I accidentally hit him, which I thought was a penalty, but I didn't get it, and I go up into 5th. Now, it looks like he has DRS coming up the straight, but there was no boost in this. I didn't put boosts on for this, so I don't know how he just rocketed off the line like that. Now, there is 3 clips, so this might cut out soon. And I'm right on his bumper, so I'm definitely thinking about a dive bomb here. Although this guy ahead of me is here, so I'm thinking about dive bombing him till I dodge him. I go for the inside, I'm just getting closed off, which sends me under the grass, but I don't get a warning for that. He's just purposefully hitting me now. And I'm just steering back at him because it's my possession. I take 3rd. It's my possession. He was purposefully closing me off. The very last clip, the last stretch of the race. Can we make it? Now, round here, my racing line is absolutely perfect. I'm determined to catch up to this guy and take 2nd, because by now I thought I had at least a 5-second or more penalty, maybe even like 10, 15. I thought I had a pretty big penalty because track limits, and that move earlier. So I really wanted 2nds, so I had an even bigger chance of making the podium, and maybe with penalties only being put down to 3rd, if I got lucky, because my rival is less than a 2nd behind me, as you can see. Now, over here I scuff it slightly, which doesn't catch me up enough, and as I'm coming around here, I'm majorly gaining, and I'm thinking, maybe I can do this, maybe I can do it. As we get to the finish line, I go to this bit, but he cuts out in front, and I just finished behind him. P3, P22 to P3, I'll take it.